Welcome to the NRRM podcast where the regular girls have the real conversation. This is your girl, Ashley Nicole.
It's your girl Major Key.
And it's your girl Champy. We are
And
back.
we are back.
With another video.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all. We missed y'all.
Yeah.
We took a nice little hiatus. I hope y'all missed us.
Yeah. So let's get into this prayer because I'm happy to be back on the pod. So close your eyes and bow your heads. Lord, we come to you humbly, thanking you for allowing us to be back on the podcast, giving us the voice to speak to our audience, giving us more ideas and more faith in the pod. Um, I really would love for you to help us grow in many ways and not just on the pod, but in life so that we can have different experiences and different things to bring to our audience. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Amen. I like that prayer. That was good. Okay, y'all. Hey.
Hey y'all.
Hey girl,
We
hey.
are back. We are back. We are back. So, y'all, it is about to be a Trump country again. Like, what do you think about that?
Yes, let's just start here so we can get this over with. Cause I'm tired of.
Definitely. That's how I feel about this whole 4 years. Let's just go ahead and get this over with.
Yo, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I have no words. Like I
Before
can't
y'all get into Trump, how y'all feeling? Like, are y'all feeling? Are y'all feeling
no,
okay?
not
I'm
Like.
feeling sad, mad, and depressed because Trump
no.
is my president.
It's like
I
what do you
really wanted to wake up and sing, "My president is black," whatever the rest of the words is. I wanted to get up and sing that.
what do you mean our president is about to be Trump again? Like again? Like really, y'all? We really did that?
Forget how we feeling. We going into this. Because clearly this is what we want to talk about. Like, this is crazy. But I guess the bright side, because I'm always trying to look at whatever the bright side is, he can't run no more.
Right.
At least after this 4 years is done, we don't ever have to worry about him ever being in office again. And I know I heard some stuff about him talking about he was going to dismantle the Constitution and all of that, and how long somebody can run for president or be in a term or whatever. But that would take years to dismantle. So I can't see him doing that in the next 4 years. So I'm just ready for his term to be done and over with already before it even started. We ain't even have an inauguration yet.
It's not even just about him though. The fact that like that both houses, the House of Representatives and Senate, is Republican. We have our Supreme Court, which is more conservative than ever, and then our president, like all three branches, y'all, is on the other side. Like, what is about to happen? Like, I'm
It's
actually scared.
crazy.
I'm actually scared. I'm not gonna
I'm
hold you.
very much scared. Very, very much scared. But what I don't get, and I did see a TikTok. So in North Carolina, pretty much all of the people that got elected were Democrat. So I don't understand how Trump won North Carolina if all the other parties were Democrat. Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
no, that doesn't make sense. But a
I
lot of
think
the people was saying like it's because like people really prefer a man being more in office than a woman. So like a lot of them felt like, granted, like they would rather a Democrat. They just wouldn't rather a female in office, which is sad, honestly.
So basically, they voted for all Democrat, like the other jobs, like the governor, the
yeah.
judges, or the
Mm,
district attorney,
That's
all
what
of
I was about
that.
to
But
say.
then when it came to the presidency, they just elected
Trump.
Trump, which
right.
is that don't even make no sense. That don't even make no sense. All because y'all don't want a woman in office. That's crazy, and I'm offended because I'm a woman.
But
Like,
About this, do y'all like do research and vote on things that's happening in your city, like or your state or whatever? Like for me, I'm
no.
just now
yeah,
getting into like learning about like which mayor I would want or which board of
Mhm.
education trustee I would want, like stuff like that. Like I never did those type of votes until me recently trying to think about like those type of
Mhm.
things. Are y'all in tune with that or no?
Nope. And this definitely leading up to this election, like I was a little bit more involved doing my research. But I think that's what we lack as a people, like in total. I feel like the Republicans, they know about this stuff, they're educated on this stuff, and they actually go out because their dad is the judge or their mom is connected to the sheriff's department. So, like, by nature, they know all of this information. Like, this is not stuff that they teach us in school. So, no, I feel like that's where we lack. Like, that's where we gotta go out of our own way to find out, like, who's running, what they stand for, what's their policies, all of that, and actually get out there and vote. If nothing ain't teach me nothing, this election definitely taught me that I really need to be a little bit more in tune with what's going on around me and not just on a presidential level. Because we could have avoided this like years ago had we been our parents or our older brothers and sisters, uncles, aunts going and voting for, like, I think my mom and them probably only vote for like the mayor and then the
Yeah.
president, but like not like nothing else. Cause my grandma used to love Street, who Mayor Street, always used to talk about him. So it's like I know they know who the mayor is, but all the other stuff that you gotta vote for, your local elections, primary, all of that, no.
Yeah. So I want to
Yeah.
get more educated on people who running for different things and voting for that, because we can like avoid some of the Trump stuff by selecting good people that's gonna affect our like local community.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
did y'all have faith in Kamala, or did y'all just think like I want her to win? Like, did you have the faith and want her to win, or did you just want her to win, or just had the faith?
No, I actually really did have faith in Kamala. Like after I did my research about her and really like understood her stance, like I really did have faith for her. But I think it was just I low key feel like if Joe Biden would have dropped out earlier, or if he would have had already decided that he was going to run, and she actually did a full term of like running, I really feel like she could have did a lot. And I really feel like she could have reached out to more communities, but like her time constraint, like she just didn't have the opportunity to. But I did feel like when she stepped into office, like the policies that I did hear from her, I was like a little hopeful for. But I mean, things happen for a reason, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I had faith and I had whatever the other option was you said. I just wanted her to win and I had faith. Um and then I think the real like want for her to win was when I went to her rally. It was just so much like power like in the room. Like I just felt like she just really connected on a deeper level with the people, and like I never been to something like that before. So for me, it was like, damn, like she really could do this. Like she really could win. Like this is really powerful. And then the stuff she was saying true facts. Like she was talking about things that she wanted to push forward. And I feel like when I be seeing clips of the Trump rallies, it don't really be serious. Like this is not a serious thing. This is not something that the people are taking serious. This is like a joke, or they're making jokes about Kamala, talking about Kamala over there having a party with Beyonce. No, they really try to get the people to understand like what's going on and actually get out there and vote. And there was so many people like coming up to me saying, do you want to make phone calls? Do you want to go door to door? And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Like they really are recruiting people to really make a change. And that's when I really was like, damn, like this would be so dope if she win. Like if she win, we could really see some good progress and some good change. But
Yeah, for
got
me, I
stuck right
agree
up on
with T.
this.
Like, I wanted her to have like longer time for her campaign, because like I wanted her to win. I also had faith in her to win, but I didn't have that like Obama feeling. Like when I was like rooting for Obama to win, it was like off of faith, hope, all that type stuff. But with her, because of how short her campaign was, it was like me just going off of my own research and like me wanting Trump to not win, me wanting like
Yeah.
a female president to see how that would go. Like it wasn't all based off of Kamala, but a lot of it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I got so one of my coworkers, her husband voted for Trump and she voted for Kamala. How do you guys feel about, I guess, relationships, or like, yeah, how do you feel about relationships where like political values or political views like kind of like
Different.
like butt heads with one another? Because I have my own opinion about it, but I'm like, maybe I should keep it to myself because like this is my coworker. But what y'all think?
Before I
This
answer
is
it,
your platform. Get on here and tell us what you think.
Before I answer though, I do
Fool.
have a question. Are they both white or are they both black or are they interracial?
So she's Puerto Rican and black, and he's black. Exactly.
What is up with these coon ass niggas?
Hey, wait. That's what I want to hear from y'all, because that's what I'm saying. I have my opinions about her, but like she my coworker, and like, you know, she even followed me on Instagram, so like don't post this. But
All right, so
I do have my own opinions about them.
Ash, you want to go first?
I don't understand it with the black men that's voting for Trump. I don't understand it for the life of me. It actually pisses me off. What pisses me off the most is they say the most ignorant shit to back up why they voted for this man, and the shit don't even make no sense. Like, you're not even in the tax bracket of the people that he's gonna be looking out for, because 9 times out of 10, if your girlfriend is a teacher, you must be doing something that's not of high value. I'm just
Wait,
saying.
pause. So
Dang.
wait,
Not-
right? Because hold
not
on,
doing
you
that
don't
to
know
the
about
teachers,
them.
though.
So
Like,
she's
there's some doctors
actually
that got teacher babies. Like,
right.
I'm not saying. All right, go ahead. I'll
She's
defend you. What I'm
actually,
saying.
she's actually the dean of students, so she actually does make me and her make about the same.
Okay.
He actually he's a professor at I think Franklin something. It's a university in Jersey. But either way, they're not like the top 1%. Granted, y'all probably do make 6 figures, but y'all still not 6 figures where like you close to $1 million. You know what I'm saying? So you
Right.
still like anything can happen type time. And they got
Right.
like 5 kids, so it's like you make a lot of money, kind of, but your money is going a lot of places. So go ahead, keep going.
I'm standing 10 toes on what I said. Cause if you was the richest of the rich, like we're talking about people that can go to the Trump parties. Like, those are the people that he's gonna be looking out for. You're still middle class.
Right.
Regardless, like, your kids still go to regular schools. They might be private. That's cool. But at the end of the day, you're still middle class. He's not talking about y'all.
Yep.
Like, period. I never was saying that. I wasn't implying that they were poor or they needed aid or whatever the case may be. But 9 times out of 10, y'all are still middle class. Y'all are not the wealthiest of the most wealthy. Like, Cause for real, she a dean of students, and granted, she could have picked working at y'all school to kind of make a difference, because it's in a predominantly black area, and she wanted to do that. But like, if we talking about people that's voting for Trump, we talking about people that's working at the Haverford school or shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you're still middle class. You might be in a comfortable living in a nice little bracket, but he not talking about y'all.
Yeah.
He's not helping y'all. And you're working in a school where he wants to defund, so he wants to take money from, which will leave you jobless. Because where you gonna work? Because all the people that's at the private schools, all the teachers that's already there, they're already there. It ain't no room for you. So now they closing down all these uncommon schools, all these masteries, all these whatever public schools. Now your wife still got no job. Did you think about that?
He didn't think about that. So now his tax bracket is actually going to go lower.
And now the 5 kids that you got, if any of them are daughters, I pray to God that none of them are fast.
I'm about to say,
I
wait,
pray to
It
God
ain't
that
even gotta be fast. Like, something could just happen, and
right. God forbid, and I'm knocking on wood because I'm really not praying on nobody's downfall, but we gotta see the reality. Like, these kids are moving a lot faster than we were. Social media exposes them to a lot of things. So it doesn't matter the influence you have on your child. When they at that school for 8 hours a day, 9 times out of 10, some of the stuff that you instilling in them is going in one ear and out the other. It's very hard to play a pivotal role as a parent in your child's life in this day and age. So you could be the best parent that you want to be, but your kids still have this whole social media and this whole influence at school. So it's like, if something, God forbid, was to happen and your child got pregnant, now what?
Yeah.
Now y'all raising a 6th child, because they probably ain't gonna be able to take care of it alone.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's crazy.
for me, to answer the original question of like political views differences in your relationship, I feel like that kind of go hand in hand, if not like religion too. Like, it's hard to be in the same household with
I'm
someone
hot.
who has
I
who
got
has
you.
different like powerful beliefs, um, and still find a common ground. I feel like it could work if they have good communication and all of that, but that's not something like I feel like you should seek. Like I feel like those type of conversations you should have early so that you won't be 3 to 5 years into your relationship and now y'all just talking about political views and y'all start clashing over that and they got
Yeah.
kids. So like is in some way which way are y'all teaching y'all kids? Are y'all teaching them let's go Republican, let's go Democrat, or y'all teaching them like I don't know. I guess you can teach them both, but um it becomes like factors in different parts of your life and not just me gonna go vote. I feel like
Yeah.
so it probably would take a lot for me personally. I wouldn't want to have different political views as my partner just because like of I don't know. That's like having a strong opinion about a political belief and then you gotta lay with this person every day thinking like you really out here like thinking this is the way and it really in your mind isn't the way. So that's hard. I feel like it's hard to have different political beliefs.
I really want to have a conversation with somebody who voted for Trump and really listen to understand, because to me it just makes me so mad to even have the thought that somebody would literally go into a booth and circle his name on a ballot knowing
Do
all
that
of the
person gotta
things.
be middle class or can they be of the higher class? Like for you to want to have that conversation, would you prefer to have it with a middle class person who voted for Trump or
Yeah, I
I,
would.
yeah, I think middle class just because it's like we kind of in the same similar situation. So I'm really trying to understand your viewpoint of like why do you think that you should be voting for this man? Like,
mm. And some things I like would hear people say is because like the business aspect that he bring.
mm,
Um, but I
Which is
think that
what? Like,
sometimes
that's all I hear. Like, I need you to actually go in depth and like explain.
but
Give
right.
me
most
3 reasons.
I
most
think
of the
that
time,
they
some of these
don't
people don't
understand.
even have businesses.
Yeah, and even if they do have a business, I feel like they didn't start thinking about like Trump in that way until he became Trump. Like because
Mm-hmm.
a lot of other presidents probably had like funds for people who wanted to start a business too, but because it's just now getting popular because they know Trump is this business guy, they going off of him versus like the things that they could have researched prior to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, to me, it's like it just emphasizes how big of a capitalist country this country actually is, to put aside all of our human rights for some money is
Yeah.
crazy. Like that's how I look at it. Like you're not thinking about the kids, you're not thinking about people that's gonna lose jobs, you're not. And like when I went and got my hair done, like my hairdresser's son is on the spectrum, and so she was just like really distraught and crying because she's just like all of the aid that my son gets at school, do I have to worry about him not being able to get that? What, whether it's
Yeah.
speech therapy, whether it's like whatever he needs, and he is not able to get due to the fact that you're trying to pull money from school systems or dismantle the Obamacare, Medicaid, whatever. Like it doesn't matter what kind of job you have if you have a child on a spectrum, because they're automatically going to get Medicare or Medicaid,
Mm-hmm.
because those aids that they use are super expensive. So the government tries to help out because they know that they're going to need to go to these appointments regularly. So we're talking about draining parents' pockets when it comes to just getting their child basic necessities that they need just to communicate on a daily basis. Like stuff like that really makes my blood boil when I think of somebody just saying, "Oh, I voted for Trump because of business."
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what do you think he's going to specifically do for your business alone? Like, like I really don't, I don't understand it. And for the people that are rich, like I respect Beyonce now on a whole nother level because her and Jay-Z together is rich as hell. But they were willing to stand behind Kamala and take a bigger hit when it came to taxes because they know that they can afford it versus making it come from the people that ain't got no money for real. Like, why would I want my taxes to increase and I'm already not making a whole lot? Where somebody like Beyonce, Jay-Z, Taylor Swift, who's making hella bread, is standing behind Kamala and is willing to take that. Like, that
Right.
just shows like real character, like real concern for the human race. Like, I don't know. So I really would like to have a conversation with someone. And just to answer the question about the beliefs and all of that, I could never be with a person who is not on the same religious belief or political belief as me, because it just, y'all already see how turned up I am right now. It just would never work.
We turned up in the household all the time.
No, for real.
Always.
And speaking of like the taxes, like a lot of the times people don't recognize that a lot of taxes get taken out your check. Like you could be making 100K, but you're not really bringing home that 100K. You bring home probably 90 to 80K with that 100K because of so much taxes getting taken out, and don't have the responsibility of having a kid. Like now you got insurance being taken out for your kid and you. Like it just becomes more taxes and more taxes for the middle class versus like, you know, them just taking that bigger hit when they can afford it. Like,
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, why would we not take it from the people that actually can afford it? Like, why does that not make sense to nobody?
And
Like,
then once you bring home your money, is more so like you still got other things. Like you can't really maneuver to work without having means of transportation. Like even in Philly, like SEPTA just went up. Some people, that's gonna be a lot for them, like to have to pay more to get to work. Not and then don't have a car where you gotta buy gas and do maintenance on your car all the time. Like it becomes a lot for the average person who just
first of all, the cost of oil, just to get an oil change, I used to pay $50 to get my oil change. My oil change for my little kid is like $75. Like,
yeah, it went up. So
Because of inflation, and then people really think that back when Trump had his government and had his economy, that was all him. Like people really do not even understand how economics really works. That wasn't even his economy. Like that was his economy.
we're dealing with the aftermath of his economy right now.
Exactly. And
Nothing he implements, you will see the result of right away or within those 4 years. You start to see it 5, 6, 7, 8 years after, which is why now all of these things they're trying to blame on Kamala when she's just trying to undo her and Biden, trying to undo the things that was implemented 4 years ago.
Right. And on top of that,
I feel bad for the person that come after.
Christ,
like they got a lot of work to do.
Like work.
Like I'm gonna just pray that this is like not the worst of the worst that we thinking it's gonna be, but damn, like we gonna see. But I'm tired of politics. Can we move? Because
hold on, because Kiana has something else to say.
Oh, I'm sorry, King.
We're in Jesus Christ.
I said we keep cutting her off.
Like for my original point though. Like,
it is.
The last thing I had to say about this politics, and then we can definitely move on, is people are also saying that like, oh, Kamala, she didn't do anything under this presidency. Like, do we also not understand what the vice president does? Like, she does not have direct impact on what is the final say. Like, y'all need to open the book, and that's my final point that I need to say about that. Thank you.
It's okay. If you have more,
all in all, us wrapping up this whole politics segment, what I'm getting from this is, as a Black community, we just need to do a little bit more when it comes to researching certain politics, certain things that people plan on implementing, certain things that were already implemented. How did it do well for the Black community? How didn't it do well for the Black community? And really just like use our own thoughts and our own minds and really make sound decisions and not listen to what other people are saying or what y'all think this person's gonna do for you. And politics is a wrap. That's it. That's all.
We're done with that part.
I can't believe that girl married to that man.
That is crazy.
So what we moving on to? Because I need to laugh a little bit.
Something funny.
Why was Mike Tyson old ass fighting?
Oh God, this is crazy. What do y'all think?
Like
do
he,
y'all
I
think it was
everything is
planned,
just a
or do y'all
scam.
think this was real? Like,
that was
This was for the
definitely a scam.
cloud.
It was definitely a scam. It was a scheme that was set up by Todd. I feel like Mike Tyson, like, why would you get your old ass in there with that little young ass boy? Like, what are you doing?
I feel like that's like your boyfriend or your husband fighting your dad. Like,
Right. Like,
No,
like that's so crazy.
the people really had faith in Mike Tyson because of the fact that like he Mike Tyson. Like they're not trying to take that away from him. But that age be showing sometimes. Like it be showing.
It's show on me, so I know it's show on him.
Yes.
And I think
Like
the first time he was supposed to fight, he had like a health scare, so he had to like postpone the fight. So could have played a part in it too. Because like in the videos of him training, he did seem like way more sharp than he brung to the Netflix promotion and all that, the fight.
yeah.
But
How was they saying that was AI?
oh my god, I'm cracking up. That better not have been AI.
They said that was AI.
Imagine that, because when he was punching so slow. He was punching in slow motion. I'm like, oh
seeing
my
that
god.
age be making you slower. Like the other guy, he's 27. Like, come on, you got 30 years on this 27-year-old. You think you about to get in the ring and fight him? Like that's crazy because he's way quicker than him. Like he could have just danced around him the whole time. Like you taking these little ass baby steps and fighting. Like shout out to Mike Tyson though. That's my guy. Cool.
Yo, if they would have put him in the ring with like George Foreman or something, like then that would have been a fair win. But y'all gonna put him in
like
the
they could have
ring.
put him in the ring with your old ass.
Wait, they gonna say that was elderly abuse.
He got his 20 mil though. Like shout out to him. I would have got the 20 mil too. I don't care.
Would have did that for 20 mil in your 60s?
Yeah, like,
I would have. Punch me up.
People already know me as Mike Tyson. I got a legacy out this world. I'm gonna go in there for 20 million at my old age, knowing that this is already put together and this man not gonna really hurt me and all this stuff. Yeah.
For 20 million, would you fight the oldest person in your family?
Yeah.
Yes.
and it ain't gonna be
Line
a scam.
it
I'm gonna
up.
whip their ass. Like, it ain't gotta be a setup. Like,
line it up. Like line it up.
Let's get
Even
into
if I
it.
got two of them the same age, they're the same age, I'm whooping both of y'all ass.
Like y'all ain't even gotta be twins.
Like I don't care. I'm definitely doing it. But I felt bad. Like I really did feel bad a little bit. Like, oh my.
Hold on, wait, Ash. Are you doing cake? Cause you never answered. Like
I'm whooping my Aunt Milva ass. Cause my Aunt Milva old as shit. Get your ass whooped. Like let you know now.
Yo, I'm
like,
crying. She gonna say the odd name and everything.
Like,
that's
I feel
hilarious.
Like if they super old, they ain't gotta be super old. Even if they may be 60, you might as well just slap them. Like I know they're not training and all that, so they're not in as good shape as Mike Tyson. So just slap them real quick. One of the power slaps that you be seeing on Twitter.
This too much.
Yo, I'm hollering. I'm not even gonna go ham on them. I'm gonna like hit them not super hard, but they didn't say I gotta drag them and beat their ass. They just said
no, you gotta
beat them up.
Gotta beat them up. That's the only way.
Yeah, I'm cracking up. No, I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing all that.
Right, let me ask y'all this: how many rounds do y'all think y'all can go? Like a 3-minute round. Each round is 3 minutes. How many rounds y'all think y'all could do?
One.
How about this? I got a good one.
I only got one in me. Like 3 minutes is a long time to be playing.
One.
All right, yo. Like, all right. Like
I be tired.
You're not gonna get too many opportunities to knock my teeth out, and then I look like Krishan. No.
No, but them girls up there, they be want to go like 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes.
You was like 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes. No, that's too long to be fighting.
A 10-minute fight is too long. Like that's crazy.
That's what they be
with no breaks. Like them 10-minute fights, they be arguing 5 of the minutes. No, I want to.
Yeah.
I want to see if you can actually fight for a whole 10 minutes.
Imagine Rolly fighting for fucking 5 minutes. Like,
She'd
She's gonna
she
be
be fighting for
out
5 seconds.
of breath. She'd be fighting for 3 seconds. You
Did
gave her
y'all
grace
see
with
the
the 5.
y'all seen the two girls fighting right before Mike Tyson?
No,
No,
I only watched. I was asleep for real, for real. I
me
told Daniel to
too.
wake me up
That was
when Mike
good. They was
Tyson
whipping
started
each other's
fighting.
Yeah,
ass.
No, I didn't watch
They
it.
was doing each
I
other
didn't watch
dirty. Y'all gotta go
it.
back and look at it. That was
And I feel like it was definitely like this whole thing was all what is it called, propaganda, because why was it on Netflix and not like every other fight be on pay-per-view where you
Yo,
gotta buy
yeah.
it and all that?
that's what Jordan said. He like, why would they have this on Netflix? Like,
I think it was because
Like
it was like an exhibition fight. Like it wasn't like for like a belt or anything. It was just more so like them getting paid to fight
I
each other.
still ain't never seen no fight on no Netflix. Every fight be on
You
on
see,
pay-per-view.
on a
Like
y'all ain't never
pay-per-view.
hear like Floyd fight was on Zeus, like, cause that wasn't like for a belt.
no.
He had retired. Remember
No, I
Floyd
never seen
retired,
that.
but he recently fight. He had a fight on Zeus, but it was just an exhibition. They was just fighting to fight each other. It wasn't. We're
Oh
so
no,
like
I
for
didn't
the
see that.
title.
That
So they
was
be
good.
doing it on like lower networks when it's just like them little fights. Not that was a little fight, but you know.
If y'all son wanted to box, would y'all let him?
No.
I don't know. Like I feel like that's such a scary sport to want to do. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be like
I'm-
trying to
I'm
advocate
seeing
for
them.
what my kid want to do, but boxing is just extreme. Like getting punch drunk and all that. Like that's a lot of abuse on your body.
No.
You see how Mike Tyson talk and all that now? I'm
I
gonna just show my kid a
know.
video and be like, is this how you wanna be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I also saw that boys this video on TikTok that I saw like a couple months ago. He was a boxer or UFC fighter or something like that, and he got hit like real bad. I guess it like hit like a
Oh,
lot
I
of
seen that.
brain, and he
Mhm.
like, no, something wrong with him now. Like, no,
Yeah.
Yeah, he in a wheelchair. He look like he got like cerebral palsy now.
yeah. Nah, I'm cool. That and football,
Mm-mm.
I'm not really too much a fan of those two sports.
And
Like,
I love football. Like I would love to go to my son's football games, but too scary to me.
yeah, it's too
Like
much
way too
direct
scary.
contact. Like,
Mm-mm. Ain't frying your brain up on my watch.
yeah.
I know. That's a
You
lot.
better go here and run track or something. Run track,
I
swim,
was
something.
I seen this little boy get tackled by. They was on like the parent against the kid. I don't know if y'all seen that video.
Oh yeah.
Land like what in the world? Like he only looked like about 12.
By his mom?
He was getting. It was like different parents slamming the kids, but this one guy had like slammed this kid super hard, and it was just scary. Like why would you even want to do that to a kid?
Yeah, no. I'm
Well,
okay.
speaking of sports and like following and shit, have y'all seen Cayenne this weekend or recently this week? He got accepted into Syracuse to play for them. How we feel about that? Because as you know, Syracuse is where his father Carmelo Anthony also went to school before he got drafted. How about that for Cayenne? I'm excited for him. That's really big.
Yeah, I think that's dope. I think that's
dope.
super dope.
Yeah,
I love that for him.
I think Cayenne like really has been working hard on his like
Mm-hmm.
craft. So it's nice to see like him committing to a school that he want to go to and that his dad went to. Like I'm sure Carmelo feel like super proud as a dad. I'm sure he would have been proud of whatever school he went to, but to go to like the school he went to and to be doing the same sport that he's doing, that's dope. It's probably all coming full circle.
I was about to say, I think we're going to have another little Carmelo on our hands because I think he really is a dope player. And he stay at the games with his dad, so it seemed like, you know, he keep him in tune to like what to look for, what to watch, this, that. So they really got a good bond, and I think this gonna make Melo like, I don't know, like this gonna have him on cloud nine for a minute,
Yeah.
especially if he get drafted to what I don't know what teams Carmelo played for. I ain't gonna go see him flex like I did.
He get drafted to, that's crazy.
But if he gets drafted to whatever team his dad was on, I think that'll be
that'd
super dope too.
Yeah,
I think everybody was making a big like fuss about LeBron and him playing with his son that we start to overlook like the other people. And yeah, so I think Cayenne definitely deserve his flowers because he doing his thing.
Yeah, and I think also, I don't know, I think it is a little unfortunate that Bronny is getting like some of the hate. Like, granted, okay, what is it to the Z League? I don't know.
The G League,
To the
yeah.
G League, yeah, he got sent down.
Mhm.
Granted, he did go to
That's
the G.
good.
Okay, where y'all at though? Like, why y'all coming for
Yeah.
him on nobody basketball team? Like, but I
Because
really
I
do.
think it was just, I think people were just expecting greatness out of
Right.
him because of who his dad is, but they weren't allowing him to be his own person. Like they had
Yeah.
such high expectations on him being LeBron's son and expecting him to perform at such a high level, coming straight from college to the league. Like I think there was too many expectations put on him that when they actually put him to the test and realized like maybe he
Yeah.
not like, but he do got room to grow, and that's the thing. Like, I'm not gonna say he can never reach that point, but he probably just needed to grow. Y'all already put him at such a high pedestal in the beginning.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't even give him an opportunity to like get into himself and grow. So I think him going to the G League will allow him to find his own identity and be able to like dig into himself and see what makes him great at football or basketball and what makes him really like it and like be his own person and not just have to be his dad's shadow.
Yeah, I think it's just always hard for like celeb kids. Like, I think that a lot of the times you are in the spotlight of like your parent, and like people are expected of you to do a lot. And I think a lot of the times, like, we don't consider them as a person, as their own individual, and it could be a lot like bothersome to them. Like, because even now that I'm talking about, I'm even thinking about like Shaq's son. Like, he also went. He started to play for. I think it was USC too, but like he still ain't go as far as his dad did. But it's like a lot of people do have a lot of high hopes for these kids who parents are stars, but it's like sometimes it do like cause a detriment to them, and like they be in their own
Mhm.
lane and feeling depressed about like not meeting their expectations. So I hope Brian
Yeah.
keeps his head up as he going through this whole journey and don't listen to what people got to say online.
Now, what's the other son name? I heard he liked that. The other
Oh,
son,
Bryce. I did
Bryce.
Bryce, but I seen Bryce highlights too. Bryce highlights and Kanye highlights. I always looked at like they are tough. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah, so maybe Bryce might be the one that really turned it up for the family,
Mm-hmm.
and not Brian. It's cool
Oh,
though.
Brownie. He should have named Bryce Brownie.
Hollering at Bronny. Oh, like, oh
I
well.
feel
And
bad
I
for
think
him
LeBron
too.
need to go ahead and retire. I think he was holding on to kind of get to play with his son, and they did it that one time, so he
Yes,
need
I
to
think
move
he
on.
should just let that go. Like, that's
And
cool.
not that he like is a bad player, but I think I want I want star players to understand that like their families and their wives have sacrificed so much of their life for so
Mhm.
long that it's like, okay, get your ass out. Like, get
Yeah.
your ass out so you can be able to be with your family and live a regular normal life and be able
Mhm.
to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want you to keep playing till you 40. Like,
Yeah.
no.
I think also like somebody new needs to emerge. Like it's other good NBA players out here that LeBron, you did your thing, so let somebody else, become the new king. Like, I mean, they might, it's going to take a little minute to get to your records, but like, let somebody else, come on scene and start doing what they got to do.
I'm a fan of the
I'm
like
screaming.
nepotism of him like getting his son in the NBA, but I definitely don't think he was NBA ready. I think he was just ready to like have that moment with his dad, so that either he could retire or like they could just have that moment with him
Mm.
not missing the Laker opportunity type thing.
Yeah.
Cause
Yeah, I think
that's
black
dope.
people,
Like imagine
listen.
being a Bronny and your dad is LeBron, and you get to take a picture
Yeah.
of y'all playing basketball together. Like
I wish
the
he would have
picture
got
is
at
worth
least
more.
one
Like,
point though.
Eh,
huh?
I wish he would have at least scored at least 1 point. Like he scored zero
He
points.
wasn't NBA ready. I think they really did it for the pictures and like for
yeah,
the fans to actually see it. Like, I don't think that
Yeah.
LeBron thought his son was ready for the NBA. Like,
yeah, I don't think so either.
Don't make my debut like that. Like don't make me look like no. Don't
but
make
he also
me
just had like,
just for the picks.
didn't Bronny just have like a heart scare? Like something happened to his heart. Like maybe he,
Uh,
Was it
yeah, he
Bronny?
did.
yeah,
Yeah,
He did.
Bronny
Oh,
had.
because I know
He had
Shaq and them
birthday or
son
something.
did.
Yeah, Shaq's son did, and
No,
Bronny
yeah,
did.
Bronny did too. So that's
Mm.
like scary. Like you never
Oh,
know if that opportunity will come again. So like he probably just took
yeah.
it based off the fact that like life is short. You never know what's
After
going
that, I would have been like, "Oh, I'm good. I ain't playing no more. I don't play heart like my heart. Oh no."
But yeah, I think
For
the way
real. I wonder
Cayenne doing it,
what's
where
that whole thing?
what
That whole thing that's happening with these kids with this
happened?
heart issue. Because
Yeah,
think about how many kids we don't know. Like we hear about Brownie, we hear about Shaq's son, but how many kids that is actually happening to and why?
Yeah, that's scary. It's the drugs they
But
get
you were-
the kid, and I was reacting to some shit like, oh, you know.
but no, Sham, you was about to say you like the road that Cayenne is on.
oh yeah, I was just saying like not to compare them to, but actually to compare them to. Like Cayenne probably taking it where it's like, all right, let me get my practice in as a college basketball player so that I could be NBA ready. Um,
Yeah. And his dad already retired, so he don't have to like rush
yeah,
to play
to
with
get
his
to.
dad. He already retired.
So sometimes it just take a little bit of hard work before you jump into something, but cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom was the president. Put me in somewhere politics. Like I don't care if I'm not
Love.
ready.
Yeah.
I'm gonna learn how to be ready. Like so, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I wish more of us had those opportunities, like to get put in positions from our parents and stuff, because I feel like we don't
Yeah,
see that a lot in our Black community. So I think that that's the highlight of the LeBron and the Cayenne situation, like their dads being able to put them in position, give them the best, AAU teams, or give them the best trainers, or give them the best whatever, to get them
yeah,
to a point where they are either NBA ready or G League ready or college bound, whatever the case, just to be at the top of their craft. I like when, a parent can make something like that possible, because it's one thing for your child to have a dream to do something, but for you to be a parent to kind of make that dream happen is like really dope.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think so too.
Yeah, shout out to them. Hope they both be turning up in the NBA together very, very soon.
Yeah.
I know Kyle a little bit younger, so he might be with the Bryce team.
But yeah,
But
that's
yeah.
gonna be dope. But I don't follow sports
Huh,
as in depth as some other people, so don't take my opinion
me
on
either.
it.
I
Like,
was saying,
just
me either,
not
y'all.
take
We just talking.
my.
He just
We're
a
just conversing.
So all our guy followers who watch our pod, don't
not too
don't eat
much.
us up. Don't eat us up in the comments.
Too much
You
on
can
that.
teach me. Don't bully me though.
I don't think we said anything like too bad though.
No,
I
I don't
don't
think
think
so.
so,
It was all opinion based stuff.
but
So tell me this, y'all.
so
Would you lend your friend $1,000 if they really needed it? And would you be
yeah.
expecting $1,000 back, or would you give it to him as a gift?
I feel like it depends on where I'm at in life. Like, if I really don't need the $1,000 back, I'm definitely like, just keep it. Whenever I need something from you, I'm sure that that'll be like my favor. Like, you can reciprocate, and even if it's not like monetary, you know that I looked out for you in some way, so you would want to,
Yeah.
eagerly look out for me in that way. But I would definitely lend my friend $1,000 if I was able to. Like, a lot of the times, like, if you lend friends money, it can be hard to do that, but you just got to know your friend and have like a solid
I was about
relationship.
to say that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I said
And
you
also,
gotta know the friend.
yeah, and if you living in like a household where you're married and you have to consult with your husband based off that, then that's cool too. But I definitely would want to look out for my friend if I was able to.
Yeah. I
Mm-hmm.
would too. And I think it's definitely contingent on the friend, because you know who you can and can't
Yeah,
Yeah.
lend money to. Somebody that you know is taking advantage of you, constantly asking you for coins all the time, then it's like, no. But somebody that you know don't normally ask you, and they must be like, they really need it for you to be coming to
Yeah.
me asking me. I'm definitely gonna come through if I can and help my friend out. But I'm probably gonna want it back. Like, I'm probably not just going to choke $1,000. Like, I probably want my money back.
Always say like, don't lend out any money that you don't
Need
expect
back.
because like there's a reason why they need the money. So it's like sometimes like if you give it to somebody, you just gotta be prepared to not have it back. So
Yeah, you gotta definitely be prepared to take that L. But I'm gonna tell you that I want it big. But I'm gonna be prepared for you to not pay me back.
So because
Like
you
I'm gonna be prepared.
want it back, do you feel like it don't matter where you at financially, you just want it back?
Yeah, that's how rich
All
people
right,
stay
I'm
rich.
just
They
asking.
don't
Before I
just
ask
pass
my
out
follow-up
money.
question, I wanted to make that clear first.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't care where I'm at in life. I want my money back.
no,
My follow-up question is,
if I'm in a good position, I'll be like, it's alright, go ahead.
yeah, like if I'm a millionaire, I'm not going
If I'm a
to ask for
millionaire,
$1,000.
that's
But
Now if
that's
I'm a
cool. It
millionaire,
could be
that's
your
something
principle.
different.
But
But
anyway,
that's a if.
yeah. But I was going to ask, do they have a timeline on when they gotta give the money back?
Oh, I don't care. You can give it to me in increments. Shit, you can pay me $20 a month. I don't care. I just want it back.
Yo, you funny. All right, so y'all gotta.
that's
Because when you
forever.
what happened?
I said $20 a month. That's gonna take forever.
Yeah, it is, but it just shows me that you're making effort and you thinking about your dad.
They
Like
gonna pay back till they dead.
you're thinking
I
about
want the
paying your
person to
dad
at
back.
least
You are a
offer
very
it,
responsible person.
Right.
Yeah, that too.
like, even though I'm saying like I don't want it back, if I was in a financial place to be like, all right, they can keep it, I would want the person to take the initiative to be like, oh, like I want to give you your money back, and I could just have the opportunity to tell them they can keep it versus them just keeping it.
Yeah, just
So, yeah.
assuming that they can keep it.
What you think, Kid? Would you want yours back or no?
Do I want my money back? I think I'm like in between the two because it's like, yeah, I would love my $1,000 back. I'm not gonna say I don't want it back, but like I do be prepared to not have it back. Like it's cool. Like you really need it, so like I'm gonna just bless you with it because good things are always gonna come back to me. So
For sure.
Yeah. No, that's cool.
You know what I hate though when somebody asks for money? Can I hold so and so to tomorrow? No, just wait till tomorrow.
What if it's a situation though that they gotta have it today?
No, you can tell them they can wait till tomorrow. Like
I've been in that situation where I had to ask my mom for $20 and I needed it today. I didn't need it.
Yeah, sometimes you need it in that moment. Like
In that moment, like
because tomorrow seems so close. Like if you can wait just till tomorrow, you'll be all right.
no, that day.
Tomorrow do be close, but sometimes people like say for instance, like all right, like say if they need $20 more to make their rent, so that they won't get like $100 late fee. Are you going to just give them the $20 for tomorrow or no?
I
They get paid
probably
the
would,
next
but I
day.
feel like you knew you didn't have the amount prior to the date that you needed it. So don't wait to ask me and then say, because I get paid tomorrow, because then it's going to make me want to say, well, just wait till tomorrow. But if you asked me like a week prior and said, yeah, my rent due, the last date is next week on this day, but I don't get paid to the day after, can you hold me down till next week? That's more doable to me versus saying like, tomorrow. Like, I
Change
hate
that
the
word
tomorrow.
to next
You don't
week.
want them to hit you up
And
last
then when you
minute.
give it tomorrow, then just give it tomorrow.
Right, because it's like, what do you mean tomorrow?
Like you
Like,
probably
just
lying,
wait.
okay.
Definitely probably lying. That's how I think that's why I feel set up, because I feel like when tomorrow comes, you're not even gonna remember my number. Now all of a sudden tomorrow here,
Yeah,
and I ain't got my money.
Funky. They gonna be like, here go your little funky ass $20.
Funky hollering. That is
Don't
funny
call
as
my
hell.
$20 funky that you needed. Like, don't do that.
Yeah.
Wait, but speaking of money, real quick, and this ain't even part of our topics for today, but this girl was on TikTok and she was explaining that her husband is like the golden child. Like her husband is the go-to.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
You saw that? For everybody. Like everybody asked him for money, everybody asked him for this, and she was like, I don't want y'all to ask my man for money. What y'all think about that?
That's me. Like, don't ask my man for nothing.
I agree. Don't ask him. No. No.
Actually, ask me if you can ask my man, and I'm gonna tell you no.
Yeah, that's how I feel too.
Because he
Like,
won't feel bad telling you no. So let me tell you no.
because at some point, I don't know why people be making their sons feel like they gotta take care of everybody. Like, no, he got his own wife over there. They got their own family. They got their own thing going on. Do not ask my man for no money.
Yeah.
Cause now we can't eat tonight. That's how I'm gonna make it sound. We can't eat tonight because he gave you $20.
Like, that's actually insane. I feel
Like, no.
I don't like when, and this could just be me being selfish, but I don't like when like moms be like dependent on their kid to take care
Yeah.
of them. Like, go find you a man, because mine gotta take care of me. How you think he gonna
Period.
take care of you and me? Like, come on, no. Like,
Because
now
if
my
he
man
had
stressing
it, if
out.
he had it like that, I wouldn't mind. But if we just
Right.
living our regular, normal 9 to 5 life, we don't got it to take care of him, me, and you. Like,
Right.
no.
Yeah, no.
And when he do got it, I'm just gonna get more expensive. Like, he's not gonna be able to afford you ever. Like,
Ever.
that's just it. Like,
Now that I don't mind. Like, I don't mind if we like rich and like, we take care of her too, or we take care of our parents too. Like, I wouldn't mind it. Like, I eventually aspire to have like a compound with our parents and everything. And if we
mhm.
gotta pay for everything, I wouldn't mind it. But I still want you to be able to like go on vacation with your own money or go grocery shopping with your own money. Like, I don't want you to like survive off of our money. Like, I want whatever we do for you to
That's
just be the
crazy
icing on the
because
cake.
you gonna take care of this me and mom, but you ain't even gonna let your friend have no $1,000. That's deep.
Right.
No.
Like,
No. Because my man mom is my other mom. Like, what are you talking about? That ain't my friend.
It is. But
No,
I feel
it
like,
ain't.
I don't know. Like, I have a good relationship with my me and mom, but I feel like I have a better relationship with like multiple of my friends, like that I know probably,
yeah.
Yeah.
we
That's
here
that's
with
why
it.
your
Like,
mindset is like that.
yeah.
That's why your mindset like that. Cause me and my mother-in-law, we locked in. I'll do whatever for that girl.
Yeah,
So
that's decent. But I
yeah,
also would do
she
that for my friends too. So I don't know. Maybe I gotta be in that point in life where I'm like married and like got this dope mother-in-law that I feel like is the end all be all.
Well, my
Like,
for a quarter.
I don't mind my man taking like doing things for his mom, but yeah.
I think it get to a point where doing things out of the kindness of your heart, knowing that she could get it on her own without you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
Yeah.
I like. That's what I don't mind. I don't like the depending heavily solely on me or my man. Like, that's the difference. Cause that would be more
Yeah.
frustrating. It would make it feel more like an obligation versus we just doing it because we appreciate all that you do for us, kind of thing.
I think if my man mom depended solely on him, I don't think I would be with him. Like, I feel like that's just
Yeah,
for me.
Yeah.
same.
I can't be in a relationship with somebody who mom like depend on them fully. Like, that's just too much.
Yeah.
Like, glad she got
Cause
her
my
own.
man is not your man. He is your son.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
like even the things that he do for you is cool, but like you can't have that like hold over him because it's just gonna stress him out. Like, and make
hmm
him feel like, damn, like I'm never enough. Like, I got too much on my plate type thing. Like,
yeah, like, I gotta take care of this over here. I gotta take care of this over there. But that's where you see if your man really a man or not. Like, you gonna stand up and say, "Hey, like, I got my own life. I can't keep
yeah,
doing this, and that for you," or you just gonna keep letting somebody run over you because that's gonna be the same thing you instill in our kids in the future or whatever the case may be. Like, you gotta learn how to stand on them 10 toes and
Mhm.
say no. Like, I can't keep doing that for you. Like, I'm not gonna let somebody make me dig a hole for myself financially because I'm trying to take care of this person and take care of that person. You got to be able to say like, I can't. Like, you're gonna have to
enough.
figure it out. I used
Yeah.
to work with somebody that was like, oh, I'm never moving out my mom's house. Like, I pay most of the bills. Like, if I get a girl, she gonna have to just move in here with us.
What?
No. I said,
I'm never doing that. I'm
Why?
like, your mom
What
a
if
grown ass woman. Like, she can pay her own bills and you
the
move
mom didn't
on
work?
and you.
Or, like, the mom
She
didn't
did
have nothing
work.
going for herself?
She did work, but he
where
just
her money
took care of
go?
everything.
Um,
But if the mom
I'm
worked,
like, that's
then
a weird dynamic to me.
that's the
yeah,
mom. She like the girlfriend. That's what it sounds like.
or even if the
Very
mom not
much so.
being a girlfriend, she need to just have a simpler life. Like, you gotta have a lifestyle that's supported by your job. You can't think that
Right.
I'm about to take care of you.
Yeah, no.
Like, I feel like
I
kids
said,
always aspire to give their mom back and like do things for their parents where their parents can do for them, but still, like, that's because I'm wanting to do it, not because
right,
I should be obligated to do it.
Yeah.
right. Because you could definitely go out there and fend for yourself. There's so much money to be made out there. You could do the same thing I'm doing, like, and figure
Yeah.
it out.
Some
So,
kids, some parents live that old school lifestyle though. They don't like can't comprehend the entrepreneurship. They live like
mhm.
I gotta have this 9 to 5 and work it for 1,000 years, even if I don't want to work.
Child, and be stressed, met, and depressed.
Yes. Speaking of like moms and kids, did y'all see how the mom was really upset that the fourth grader had hung her second grade kid?
Oh my God, that was
I
so.
think upset is just a lack of better words. Cause
Yeah,
That was so heartbreaking.
what?
that's scary. Like
It's,
super duper
He
scary.
could have died. Like literally could have
yes.
died. Like I speechless. Like it really that is the like foreshadowing that I see when I think about Trump being our president. And I know it's like so extreme, but it's like stuff like that. Like who taught you that? You're in fourth grade.
That is learned behavior. Like you don't just like come up with that one day. Oh, my, hang this other student. Like, no, someone taught you how to be that hateful. Like, that's insane.
That's so crazy to me. Like I don't understand it for the life of me. Like it's I could I don't even know what the mom feels. Like I don't think we could put her feelings in one box because it's like sad, mad, depressed, want to fight, angry, like just so much. Like because imagine getting that phone call. Like how do you even react to that? Like what do you
Mhm.
mean? What do you mean fourth graders hung my son with what? Like what did they hang him with? How did it get to that point where it wasn't like why are we no longer just fighting in the bathroom? Like where did it get to a point where y'all are gonna hang my child?
Okay.
You know, that's
That's crazy. Like that's so freaking sad. I
That's
hope that the parents go
in
to jail.
fourth grade is like what? You 8 years old? Like around that
That's
age?
what I'm saying.
yeah.
Like who taught y'all that?
Like
And
9.
then like a second grader is like 6, 7. Like, come on. What we doing?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Somebody had to teach them that because there's no way. Like
that's way too much.
Mm-hmm.
Like this beyond bullying at this point. Like
No, that baby need to have some charges on him because that's
the
insane.
parents
No,
do, and they do. Like because somebody taught them that.
yeah.
And I'm still blaming you, even if it wasn't directly you that taught them. That means that you're not intervening in what they're seeing on social media, what they're seeing on them phones, what they're seeing on them games. So I'm still blaming you, regardless, because they learned it some kind of way and you didn't catch it. Like that's crazy. Child, please next subject, because that makes my blood boil too.
yes, and it's so scary.
Yeah, no.
Right? What? And we supposed to have kids and raise them
That's
in
what I
this
was about to
world?
say.
Like,
Like, I don't have any kids right now, and that's just like it makes you want to like push the timeline back. But then it'd be like, dang, it just getting worse and worse. So you pushing the timeline back for what? For real, for real.
right?
Right.
Exactly.
That's why I just want to homeschool my kid. Like, just stay home with me. Like,
Yo. And then they not getting
And
the
then
social skills when they getting homeschooled. So
right.
like,
I'm
I'm
like, it's like
damn
you
if you do,
damned if
damn
you
if
do,
you
damned
don't.
if you don't.
Right.
Like, what the freak?
they gonna be in
That is
hella sport
crazy.
at this point because I can't.
Well, speaking of people getting locked up, should the Mendez brothers go free? I say yeah.
I am
Go for it.
twofold. I am.
There was a clear I don't think that they are criminals. I think that they had built up anger from somebody
Mhm.
hurting them for years over time. And that was just the end of it. Like they wanted to just end it all. I feel like if we're gonna sit here and allow somebody that has 33 felonies to be the president, why the hell can't we let the Mendez brothers out for killing their abusive ass parents?
Yeah, I think they served their time. I think they definitely served their time. And like that's fucked up what that dad was doing to them. Like that's and then the mom did not say nothing about it, knew all about it. Like that's people are unfit to be parents.
Let
So
them out. Them parents deserved everything that came to them.
mhm.
Like,
That was
for real. Like, let them out.
Hey, this deep.
Now they gotta live their whole life in jail because they was literally their hand was pulled. Like, y'all forced their hand.
Right.
If y'all would have raised them like regular little boys and let them grow up and have a regular life, they would not be in jail. So that's y'all fault. I don't think they should be in jail no more. They done did their time. They never not once said that they didn't do what they did. They always admitted to it, and everybody knew why. Like, I don't think they're horrible people. I think they just was sick of that shit.
You don't think they're monsters?
I don't know. I don't.
I think they're monsters. I just think they just grew up in a bad situation. You know, just bad cars that was dope.
Yeah, that's
Because
scary.
there's some moms, like, what was that other case? Casey?
Casey,
Casey something?
yeah, that killed her daughter.
Yeah, if her daughter could have lived long enough, her daughter could have killed her. And I wouldn't have been mad at it. Like,
Thank
these
you for
parents, like, why did you lay down and have babies and do all of that? Like, I just don't understand this. If the brothers didn't kill him, somebody probably would have, maybe, in jail. If they would have got locked up and people realized while they was in jail, they probably would have got their asses beat to a pulp. So yeah, let them out.
Kim working her best. I believe.
Let them out, y'all. Let them out. But yeah, I think that wraps up the pod.
Wrap it up.
That wraps up all of our topics for today, y'all. What y'all think about that? Tell us what y'all think in the comments. Send this video to your friends, your sisters, your uncles, your aunts, your cousins, whoever. Make sure y'all are liking, subscribing to our YouTube channel. And yeah, we are back. I hope y'all missed us. And we
Yeah.
will
Do
see
y'all
y'all
have the
next
show of the
week.
week before we leave?
Oh my gosh, show of the week. I do. And it's new.
What's the
Okay,
My
let's
show
hear
of
it.
the week is Lioness.
Oh, I want to
So
get into that.
decent. Oh my God. That show is fire. Look at me with a new show of the week, y'all.
Hey.
Wait, so did you finish Game of Thrones?
Yes, I am
Oh, okay.
completely finished.
I'm almost finished. So that's not my show of the week, though.
Look at Kiana on season 1 still. I told you got to the end of the
You
year.
said we got the end of the year.
She's not even working
The end
on
of
it,
the
though.
year
The
is
end of the
next
year is here.
month.
Listen, me and Jordan already like said when we was gonna start watching it because we gotta finish our show and then
What are y'all watching now? Survivor?
Well, yeah, we watching Survivor. That's my show. That's my show of the week. But no, we
We
watch
love that show.
but yeah.
Wait, Kiana, before you get into your show of the week, Ash, can you give us a synopsis of what Lioness is about? Because I'm not sure what it's about, but I've been hearing good things about it.
Yeah, so essentially Zoe Saldana is like the main character and she works for the CIA, but she has her own little sector called Lioness and they are on a mission to get someone that is a terrorist. So
Okay.
they have to like put somebody on an inside job and yeah.
Got you. All right, go ahead, Key. I'm sorry. Back to your Survivor.
My show of the week is Survivor. It's getting so good.
I'm a survivor.
And
Yeah,
I'm about to audition. Me and Jordan gonna audition for the show. So maybe
are you really going to audition? Because I know
no, we
Jordan,
really did it. We did it.
Jordan
We did
really
the
is. Because didn't he almost do it last time?
Yeah, he almost did it last time. So we did the application this morning. So
Oh, okay, decent.
So don't you gotta like live in the wilderness to eat bugs?
no,
bugs.
no, you don't eat bugs. That's only if it's a challenge. But I'm not eating no bugs on no challenge. I'm gonna do it.
Kiana, you might be in the moment and be like, all right, I just gotta do it because
No,
y'all gonna lose. You're gonna be like, oh, do I really want this money or no?
no, but we had planned like if we both make it, we just gonna act like we don't know each other, and then we gonna,
As you broadcasted.
Yeah. Oh wait, don't post this podcast.
You
So
know
why
what?
act like we don't know each other?
It's okay. So that's your show of the week, Survivor. Are y'all almost done? Like, where we at with that show?
We are almost done with that show, and then we already said we're gonna knock out what is it? Game of Thrones. We're gonna start the week of Thanksgiving because I'm off those days, and then we just gonna go all the way until Christmas break. So if we just do it
Can't
like
wait to hear
that,
about it.
be done.
That
by-
is not a show you could just knock out. But shout out to
Right.
y'all. I hope y'all get through it
We gonna get through it.
in that 1 month. My show of the week is Penguin, and that show is super good. Y'all should try that out.
What's that
It's
about?
more so like a mob show.
Mm.
So it's a good show. I'm not sure how many seasons it have. I think 1 or 2, but I'm only on the first season. So yeah, the guy who is the main character, he's really good, and he doesn't look nothing like his actual real self inside the show. So I think that's dope. Shout out to the makeup artist who did him up.
Okay.
Oh shoot!
Yes.
Why they just couldn't get somebody to look like the person?
I don't know, because they just made him fatter and like had scars on his face, and he had like to walk with a limp. Like I think like the acting within itself, they wanted that person, so they just had to do their thing.
Doctor him up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so Penguin, Survivor, and Lioness is the shows of the week. If y'all ain't watching any of those, make sure you tune in and watch them. And also tell us what y'all show of the weeks are, because we need to know what else we need to be tuning into in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
Period. All right, y'all. Bye. We love y'all.
Bye.
Time.